I lived in a hurricane zone when I was a child and moved to another hurricane zone, and today I'm here to share with you the experience called I don't want my tin sheet roof to blow away. I have many memories of floods when I was a child. I also remember things like being at my mother's workplace and seeing a sheet blow away. There was one time when the wind broke all the light bulbs and the glass shards flew down, so I took shelter in a small booth to protect myself from the rain. But when I looked up, I saw a big sign swinging. All this to go back to my house and see many fallen trees. When I moved to this town, which is located in a desert, I thought this would never happen again. How naive I was. Here we normally have one or more hurricanes every summer. When it's rain here, the sun moves and blocks the streets. And sometimes the light poles get dug up and fall down. If you ever see me disappear, maybe that's why. Also, one time after living through the strongest hurricane in my state in decades, my house flooded once again, but only a little. The next morning, there were fallen trees, the metal fences in the park in front of my house were knocked down. Some of the tin roofs were bent in a V shape. I was fine, but we were without power for 2 months because poles fell and cables broke, so they had to cut everything off and repair the power in the middle of summer with the heat, and also we didn't have water for 2 weeks. People took advantage of the confusion and raided the shopping malls and big stores. For example, in my neighborhood there was a Sabritas warehouse. People emptied the store in hours. My neighbor ended up with kilos of Sabritas to the point that he started to giving them away to everyone. A huge bag arrived at my house, so I ate several bags a day. So I disgusted by the red Doritos. Between the amount of Sabritas, the government food pantries, and the food we had, we were swimming in food. I actually gained several kilos. It was during this period that something happened. One time the Sabritas store was robbed. Everyone was saying that they were giving them away, and the brand had taken pity on us and given food to the needy. And my brother was so happy because he is a big fan of the brand. He wanted to go to the warehouse, listening what our landlord told him, who in reality lied to him. My brother walked for 20 minutes on foot just to get free chips. Meanwhile, my father and our landlord were talking about how he had tricked my brother by telling him that they were giving the bags of chips away, when in reality they were stealing. But won't he see that everyone is doing the same thing and feel encouraged to join? Said our landlord. I know, my son isn't like that. He's noble, he won't steal, said my father. They were arguing until my brother arrived. He was very sad and disappointed. They weren't giving anything away, they were stealing, said my brother. He arrived alone after walking 20 minutes under the summer sun, and then he left with nothing and walked another 20 minutes. He was sad for a while. This story was told me by my parents since I wasn't there in person to witness it. As a last curious fact, thanks to this hurricane, I learned to draw. Classes got suspended for months, which I spent drawing and drawing. Before, my drawings were like these stick figures, and now I can draw better.